Hello, good morning. Today we are talking about the #1 tip that I have to stay fit no matter what. Keep your results if you have lost weight almost no matter what. I can't make any complete guarantees, but like basically no matter what. Maintain your fitness results without feeling like you have to struggle to do so. I'm gonna walk you guys through how I am currently applying this tip in my life. But first, we need to kick off the day with a morning beverage. I know I keep telling you guys that I have kind of weaned myself off the decaf iced mocha train, but it probably doesn't seem like it because I feel like every time I vlog, I get a decaf iced mocha, but it's true. I haven't had one in like a week, but today, really craving a decaf iced mocha, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's go get one. Coffee accomplished. This tip is not revolutionary by any means. It's not some like best kept secret that no one knows, but it's definitely underrated, or at the very least highly overlooked, very much ignored, at least by the people who do struggle with maintaining results after they get them. Like if you find yourself losing weight and always gaining it back, you may be just trying to ignore this part or not focusing on it as much as you necessarily should be if you do want to maintain your results after you lose weight or achieve any sort of fitness goal. And this is making fitness a lifestyle. This means not approaching anything in fitness as a program or a challenge or something that you're planning on only doing in the short term. Because if you're only doing it in the short term, you're gonna get short-term results. If you make it a lifestyle, which is long-term, you will get long-term results. Like I said, not revolutionary, but I think just the dialogue within the fitness industry where everyone's trying to sell like quick fixes, 30-day challenges, 6-week, 8-week programs. Like you might think 8 weeks, oh my God, that's such a long program. In the grand scheme of things, 8 weeks is like nothing in your life. Like you wanna lose weight and keep it off for 20, 30, 40, 60 years, and you think you're gonna do that in 8 weeks and then not do anything for the next 20, 30, 40, 60, whatever years? Good luck. That's not to say you should like never do a fitness program or like never do anything that's designed to be 6 or 8 weeks or whatever. Like there's validity in those things, especially if you have different kinds of goals. But what I wanna emphasize is that if you want long-term results, you have to be in it for the long term. And I think where a lot of people feel hesitation with this, or a sense of dread with this even, is that people think that doing it long term means doing the crazy things that like 30-day, 6-week challenges make you do for the long term. But that's a huge misconception. It's like fitness as a lifestyle should not feel like you're just doing like intense 30-day challenges on repeat for the rest of your life. Approaching fitness as a lifestyle means approaching fitness from a perspective of sustainability, of finding joy in fitness, in making your fitness lifestyle feel good for you, not feel like constant punishment, not feel like constant restriction, not feel like whatever negative feeling it is that you feel when you think about fitness. I think a lot of people associate guilt and anxiety and a lot of negative feelings with their fitness journeys because they're not approaching it from a lifestyle perspective. They're approaching it from a I'm setting this specific deadline to accomplish this specific goal perspective, when oftentimes those specific goals within those specific deadlines are not necessarily healthy or achievable. So a lot of the times in the first place, people have set themselves up for failure, which is just setting yourself up to ultimately feel guilty, feel anxious about the fact that like your body's not responding the way that it should, when in reality it shouldn't. When fitness is a lifestyle, the milestones or the goals are secondary to maintaining a fit and healthy lifestyle. And as such, you can approach it in a much more gentle way that feels so much more positive in your life, which means you're gonna be so much more likely to stick to whatever you're doing, which means you're also gonna be so much more likely to not only eventually achieve your goals, but also maintain those results for like ever moving forward. And I think this is a really difficult shift for people to make, because oftentimes if you want to lose weight, you want to lose weight now. And it can be stressful and anxiety inducing to think that you might be stuck in this body that you're uncomfortable with for a minute longer than you necessarily have to be. You know, if someone on the internet says you can lose all the weight in 8 weeks, that sounds a lot better than me telling you, hey, maybe take like a year to reach your goals. Like a year stuck in this body that gives you so much anxiety when you look at it in the mirror and just makes you feel bad about yourself every day, yeah, like it's very tempting to pick the 8-week option. But the result of always trying to pick the 30-day or 8-week option is that it ends up taking a lot longer than a year, because you end up yo-yoing back and forth. You get the results, you gain the weight back. You get the results, you gain the weight back. And so it turns into 5, 10, 20 years of yo-yoing back and forth and never actually being able to get and sustain the results that you're looking for. Whereas if you approached fitness as a lifestyle, said, okay, I'm gonna take this easy, I'm gonna be easy on myself, I'm not gonna set any like hard definitive deadlines, I'm just gonna incorporate this into my lifestyle and see where it takes me, I'm gonna give myself a year to reach my weight loss goals, then you reach your weight loss goals in a year, and congrats, you are now set up for life to be able to maintain those results in a very gentle, sustainable way. So the more practical takeaway of my tip of making fitness a lifestyle is, instead of prioritizing the speed of reaching your fitness goals, prioritize the sustainability of reaching your fitness goals. And if what you're doing to get there is not sustainable, then it can't be a lifestyle. And so it's gonna be a lot harder and a lot more stressful to maintain those results in the long run. Cleo was being so cute. If you were hearing rustling as I was talking, it's because she has fallen in love with this little box. Oh, are you trying to eat me now? Okay, can we not? She literally spends like half the day in here. It's the cutest thing ever. Are you the cutest thing ever? Yes. So the big reason I wanted to talk about this in this video today is this is very much where I am in my fitness journey, is just living the fit lifestyle and not really stressing the rest. And I've realized that because I have fully integrated fitness and health into my lifestyle, it's been a lot easier to not stress about fitness and like maintaining my results, while I have had other priorities and have been spending a lot more time doing a lot more non-fitnessy focused things. And I just went through basically a year and a half of working towards aesthetic goals. I lost fat, and then I reverse dieted, got my metabolism back up, built some muscle, and was happy with my physique. And then I kind of stopped exercising consistently for like 2 months. And for a lot of people, that would result in losing a lot of the progress that they've made and gaining a lot of the weight back. But for me, I just weighed myself the other day and I lost like a pound or two. The pound or two was probably from me stopping taking creatine, because I was taking creatine throughout my reverse diet and I stopped taking creatine. So I probably lost like the water weight storage of creatine. So basically my body hasn't changed in 2 months of being very iffy about exercise. And I think that's because, to me, I have not been as like regimented about exercise, and so I feel like I haven't been exercising as much. But like in reality, looking back at the last 2 months, I've still been very active. I've still gotten in workouts when I can. It's just been less structured than normal, and I've been able to do this without feeling like I'm putting any effort into exercise, because I made it a core part of my lifestyle. Staying active is something I genuinely want to do. It's something that makes me feel really good, and so it's something that comes naturally for me to prioritize when I can. And same thing kind of goes for nutrition. I am on my way to go make some returns. I bought some things, need to return them. I'm gonna go find breakfast around wherever I am making returns and hope that I can find something good that makes me happy and feels good in my body, but we will see. Basically, when it comes to exercise and nutrition and sleep and stress and everything, I've been taking it like one day at a time and letting the ingrained fitness lifestyle kind of lead the way. So I've just felt very like hands-off about everything, but because the fitness lifestyle is so ingrained in me, it's very easy to just kind of continue with my baseline healthy habits that will prevent me from losing all of my progress. But like I said, on my way to go make some returns and find some food. So I'll show you what I get for breakfast when I find something. So on my way to make the returns, I had to drive past Heaven on Earth, aka Air One. So I decided to stop in here and get a little something for breakfast. So I ended up getting the protein bowl, and I am so excited about this. Are we surprised that Marissa got a chocolate smoothie bowl? No, we are not. And then I may have gone a little bit crazy shopping while I was waiting for the bowl. So I will show you guys what I got later, but I'm excited to dig into this. So when it has come to nutrition in the last few weeks of my life being hectic and not really being able to prioritize fitness the way that I personally like to, what living a fit and healthy lifestyle has meant to me in that context has been basically just doing what I can and not letting the fact that I can't meet my preferred standards get in the way of me doing the best that I can. Because it would be really easy for me to be like, oh, well, I can't eat the way that I like to, which is like mostly cooking from home and prioritizing whole unprocessed foods and everything else that I like to prioritize, so screw it. I'm just gonna eat out and not care what I'm eating when I eat out and whatever. But what I've been making sure to do is just doing the best that I can with what I have and prioritizing the things that I can prioritize. So even though I haven't really been able to cook at home because I've been gone so much that I can't really grocery shop without all of my groceries going bad, I still have been focusing on prioritizing like whole unprocessed foods, going to restaurants that I know are not gonna be using like a ton of seed oils in their cooking and are using mostly whole unprocessed ingredients in their food. So like still pursuing the same quality of food, just not homemade by me. And I feel like that has resulted in my diet being like 75% of the way to my normal standards, which I'm totally fine with. A, because my normal standards are very, very high, and B, because again, it's the best that I can do right now, and so that's okay. But what I have found is that if I do give it like a little bit of forethought and put in a little bit of planning, I can get to like that 75% mark rather than falling into like the 25 to 30% mark of being close to my standards. And it's because I have so thoroughly incorporated fitness and health into my lifestyle that these things are kind of second nature to me. Like putting in that little bit of extra effort to get to that 75% mark doesn't really feel like I'm putting in extra effort to me, and it's a lot less effort than I would normally put in and less effort that I would even like to put in. Like I'd like to be able to put in more effort, but at this point I can't, and that's okay. So that said, I'm gonna show you guys what I got from Erewhon. It was really busy. They were like, it's gonna take 15 and 20 minutes for your smoothie bowl to be ready. I was like, great, I'll shop around. That was mistake number one. I'm really glad I don't live closer to an Erewhon or else I would literally be broke, but it's fine. So this is the most standard thing that I got is my coconut water. I needed to get more coconut water. But I did get some other fun beverages. Leisure Hydrating Wellness Aid in Original Citrus. They call it an oasis of holistic refreshment. Guys, I love this stuff. It's really bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's fine. It's just expensive. It's bad for my wallet. So in it, they have ocean minerals to promote hydration, magnesium for anti-stress, vitamin D, L-theanine for more like stable energy, GABA, which is a neurotransmitter that's really good at helping with sleep. It's also good at helping with focus and all that good stuff. Lemon balm, which promotes calm. And then I got, what even is this? Desoy? Sparkling non-alcoholic aperitif made with reishi mushroom, passion flower, L-theanine derived from green tea. And of course, I had to get a kombucha, so I got a honey jun kombucha, blueberry ginger with chaga and birch. And the bottle was just so pretty, I couldn't resist. And I got some snacks. I got some pizza flavored kale snacks. Got some candied walnuts. Got lemons because I need them to make my Shilajit tea that I do make very, very regularly. Honestly, don't know why I got this. I saw the packaging and I was like, ooh, that looks cool. And then I read the ingredients and I was like, yes, on point. And so I got it. It's shaman ramen in spicy Cosmo coconut flavor with adaptogenic superfoods. You guys know me, I'm a sucker for putting adaptogens in things. I'm actually very excited to try this. And then of course, I couldn't leave without getting something from the beautiful wall of Marissa approved chocolates. I decided to try honeymoon chocolate, milk chocolate plus strawberry. Then lastly, for dessert, I saw, oh, are they melty? Might have left them in my car a little bit too long, but I saw Yvonne's Vegan Kitchen Thin Mints, and I used to absolutely love the donuts from Yvonne's Vegan Kitchen, but they didn't have them, but they had the Thin Mints, so it's like, yes. I was gonna make one of my Shilajit teas today, but now that I have all of these delicious beverages to choose from, I'm probably gonna have one of these today instead. We'll see. Never let me loosen an Erewhon by myself. This was me showing major restraint. Major restraint. I think I did good, knowing the damage that I could have done. I'm going for a super quick walk right now to warm up for what will probably be a super quick workout. I know I talked like 2 videos ago about maintaining consistency to build discipline, and I was doing that for a bit, and I think it helped me get my discipline back, and now I am in a phase where I'm just doing like what I can whenever I can, and I have the, I guess, motivation, but discipline to follow through with that now. So if I have like 20 minutes, I'll just do the daily daily stretches that I've been trying to do. If I have like an hour, I'll get in like a quick lifting workout and also do the daily stretches that I'm trying to do, because I am committing to the daily stretches every day. But beyond that, it's kind of whatever I have time for is what I am going to do. Last week, I've actually managed to lift like 3 or 4 times, which is super exciting considering how little of that I was doing in the last 2 months. I've not been doing as much yoga as I was hoping to or planning on doing, but again, whatever I can do is what I'm going to do. And if I can get myself to lift and can't get myself to do yoga just because of motivation or because of whatever circumstances, then I'm going to lift. I'm not just going to be like, oh, well, I can't do my actual prescribed workout, so I'm not going to do anything. It's just whatever I have available is what I'm going to work with. Today, honestly, I definitely could be doing yoga. I'm just at home doing a workout, but I am way more excited and motivated to lift right now. And so I'm going to roll with that, keep building this momentum. And then once I have enough momentum, then I think it'll be easier for me to kind of transition into what I'm actually trying to accomplish by doing more yoga and more mobility work and stuff. And approaching exercise as doing what I can when I can is much more in alignment with living a fitness lifestyle rather than trying to follow like a specific program. Because I programmed myself a program. I'm not doing very well following that program. But at this point, I am doing well just keeping fitness a part of my life. And that is really what is helping prevent me from regaining all of the weight that I lost and or losing all of the muscle that I gained. Alrighty, it is post-workout snack time, and I'm gonna have, you guessed it, some of the stuff that I bought today. I'm gonna have some candied walnuts. I'm gonna eat some of my pizza kale, and I opened the kombucha. 6.5 out of 10. Not bad, just not the biggest fan. 8.5 out of 10. Love these. Look at this delicious chunky piece of cake. It looks like it's from outer space. 7.5 out of 10. Just because I've had better pizza kale, flavor on point. But if given the choice between this pizza kale and the other pizza kale I've had, I'll get the other one. So here's the other fun thing about fitness as a lifestyle is nothing is off the table when it comes to food. There doesn't have to be any restriction. Where I'm going with this is I was going to cook dinner tonight because honestly, I could have, like I theoretically have the time, but I don't have the brain power to do it right now. Like I don't want to think about standing in the kitchen for 45 minutes to an hour to cook a meal. I have other things that I'd rather prioritize and rather focus on. So where I'm going with this is I decided to order a burger tonight. Burger and fries. It's being postmated. It's on its way here right now. As soon as I thought to myself, like, what is my body craving? It said burger. And this is also where I put in that smidge of extra effort to get to like that 75% mark rather than 30% mark. I could have ordered a burger from wherever as long as I have a gluten-free bun so that I don't die, but like I could have just ordered like any old burger with any old kind of meat, any old kind of oils used on it and all of that stuff. But no, I decided to order a burger from the restaurant that I know uses like very high quality, like pasture raised meats. They use like olive oil, coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil, the like healthy oils to cook with. So yes, I ordered a burger, which you might think is not necessarily the healthiest option, but the burger that I ordered is basically what I would make from home if I were to make my own burger. Like all of the ingredients are 100% Marissa standard. And this is where approaching fitness as a lifestyle is such a game changer because of the huge flexibility in what I'm allowed to eat. When you're on like a specific program, oftentimes you're not allowed to eat certain things, or you have to eat a certain way, or you have to hit like certain macros or whatever. But because my approach to fitness is as a lifestyle, I seek balance and I seek to identify my cravings and fulfill them when I have them. I prioritize sustainability and no restriction. There's not even the concept of being on the wagon versus off the wagon. Like I am just driving the wagon wherever the heck I want to go, and I'm on the wagon no matter what. And this is what makes keeping my results very sustainable long term, and why I haven't gained a single pound. I even lost 2 pounds, which again is probably water weight, but who knows. But in 2 months, basically, of very, very minimal exercise. Like I think I picked up dumbbells maybe 2 or 3 times. In that amount of time, my aesthetics didn't change. Like I was able to maintain all my results because I never fell off the wagon, even though I wasn't like exercising super regularly. I was on the wagon, chugging along, doing what I needed to do, prioritizing what I could prioritize, and that was that. I just heard a knock. My food is here. Hi. Do you want to help me eat my food? Too bad you're a cat. Not allowed. Not allowed. No. So it didn't come with fries. They're just not here. Not in the bag. Nowhere to be seen. But I'm not too mad because honestly, this is just the most scrumptious thing on the planet. I think it's a double patty. I added bacon. I added an egg. It's just full of delicious goodness. My mouth is literally watering just looking at it. Okay, in case that first shot of the burger did not make it clear how hefty this thing was, here's a better cross section of the burger. There's a lot of meat. We got the bacon, we got the egg, we got some lettuce, we got a lot of cool sauces, some cheese in there somewhere. Definitely don't need the fries because I'm like 2/3 of the way through and I am getting very full, but I shall be finishing this. It is time for dessert. Ta-da! Gonna have the Thin Mints. 8.5 out of 10. I don't know why I'm rating all of my foods today, but 8.5 out of 10. So totally crushed those Thin Mints. They were delicious. And then my roommate came home, just gave me Reese's out of nowhere. So I had a Reese's cup as well. Also made myself a cup of tea with some honey. And now I'm having yet another fun, functional beverage for today. Just a nice cup of Ned Mellow Magnesium in the Meyer Lemon flavor. They've had this flavor for a while, but I recently got it and highly recommend. My sleep has been less than optimal lately. Not like my sleep quality randomly tanked because I'm doing anything weird, but just because my schedule has kind of been all over the place. So like, it's entirely my fault. And taking magnesium regularly is one of the things that I am doing to actively support my sleep quality, because I had a, like, what is it, hair mineral test done and I was deficient. And something like at least 50% of all people are deficient in magnesium because our diets are just so devoid of magnesium. And magnesium is a critical mineral for sleep as well as so many other functions. Like magnesium, I mean, it's essential. If you don't have it, you will die. But going from being deficient in magnesium to having enough magnesium can transform your health. It boosts memory and brain function, it supports nerve and muscle health, it promotes a like healthy stress response. Basically, magnesium plays a role in so many different functions in the body. But the thing with magnesium supplements is there are a wide variety of different types of magnesium, and different types of magnesium have a variety of different, like, more specific benefits within the body. So like, it's kind of like adaptogens, right? Like, all adaptogens help balance the body, but specific adaptogens do more specific things. So like a lion's mane will help balance and help with memory. Magnesium is kind of similar. Like magnesium in general, great for the body. You need it or else you will die. But different kinds of magnesium have like more acute benefits. So like some are better for brain and cognitive function. Some are better for sleep. Some are better for digestion, etc. And so what I love about Ned is it's not a singular type of magnesium. It combines 3 of the most like powerful kinds of magnesium for like overall health, including the one magnesium that is shown to actually cross the blood-brain barrier. But then not only does this magnesium have 3 different types of magnesium in it, it also is combined with L-theanine and GABA. L-theanine is an amino acid that has been shown to help kind of stabilize mood, so it reduces anxiety, and it also helps with insomnia, so it's going to boost your sleep quality. And then GABA is a neurotransmitter with very similar benefits. It's very calming for the body, so it'll help kind of calm anxiety and also help get you more deep sleep. So all around, the supplement is just a powerhouse. So I have been consistently taking it fairly regularly for a couple months now, especially knowing that I'm deficient in magnesium. Like, I want to make sure I'm getting enough in. But also when I do take it, especially when I take it regularly, I notice an increase in sleep quality. Not only subjective, like I wake up feeling more refreshed, I feel like I got deeper sleep, but also objective. I have an Oura ring that tracks my literal sleep data, and so it can show me that I got a better night's sleep as well. Magnesium is a supplement that most people will benefit from, mostly because so many people are deficient in magnesium, and also it's just an essential mineral. So if you are looking to boost your sleep quality, help stabilize your mood, promote better brain health, promote overall health, and want to do so through a magnesium supplement, I do highly recommend checking out the Ned Mellow. I do honestly have a couple different brands of magnesium that I absolutely love, but this is the one that I always return to when I am specifically focusing on sleep for myself, because I have noticed the biggest difference with sleep with the Ned. And I've also gotten lots of DMs on Instagram from people who have tried it and been like, oh my god, you were right, like it has transformed my sleep. This, and Ned also has a sleep CBD, which if you're looking for a good sleep supplement, like also highly recommend looking into. But I'll save my excitement about their CBD for another day. That said, they do have the best quality CBD on the market, so if you want to check out good CBD, I also recommend Ned. If you do want to check them out, I will leave a link down in the description box below, and you can use my code FitNerdy, gets you 15% off of any Ned products, so highly recommend you go check it out. Link below. Do I think supplements are an integral part to a fitness lifestyle? No, absolutely not. But for me personally, like, they bring me so much excitement, and I don't know why. I love nerding out on supplements and like reading all the studies behind things and just getting like, I get so excited when I read a study about how like a specific kind of magnesium can help with cognitive function, and I just like want to like dive into all of the nitty-gritty. And so the excitement that I feel around these supplements kind of fuels my fitness journey in a way, like for me personally. So that's one of the big reasons that even though I think there are very few supplements that like everyone should probably take regularly, I still look into and take a lot of different supplements because it excites me. Like when I first got into my fitness journey, nothing got me more hyped than walking into a GNC. Today, walking into a GNC kind of pisses me off because I read all the ingredients and I'm like, oh, people are not putting good things in their bodies. But like way back when, I was just, oh, I felt like I was in heaven. Now I walk into Erewhon and see the wall of adaptogens and I feel like I'm in heaven. So if there's one takeaway for the fitness lifestyle side of this, is if you can find that thing within fitness and health that like excites you, latch onto it, dive deep, like get excited about it and let that excitement percolate throughout your fitness lifestyle. And with that said, I'm gonna finish this up, get ready for bed, maybe read a little book, snuggle with my cat. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really does support me and my channel. I really genuinely appreciate it. Please share this video with your friends, your family, and your neighbors. If you want to see more videos from me all about health and fitness, you can check them out over here. To see future videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell so you get notified when I post a video, and I will see you very soon. Bye!